Baby, ain't nothing clean about this. We're trying to get dirty. We're trying to get nasty. What you talking about? Hey, what is up, society? It is your favorite wannabe influencer and sovereign coin. Welcome back to another Ready Story video, baby. I know that you read that title, so you already know we get into some spicy stories today, honey. Yeah, this is a page for adults. So yes, guys, I'm not gonna hold y'all on for any longer. I got some really crazy titles here, so let's just get right into the spiciness, honey. Y'all better have your water and milk ready because it's gonna get hot. Let go. First story. I, 31 male, found my wife, 30 female, in voyeur corn. I don't know what the fuck I should do. Let's see. Is it past or is it present? Okay, let's go.
Guys, please forgive my original take. I was literally thinking about boudoir, like photography, rather than the word voyeur. So my original take is a little interesting, but I promise you I'll look it up and actually give a better take towards the end. ADHD brain, sorry.
So yesterday, I was jerking it. A pastime which I won't do for a long time after this. On this site, there is a videos being watched now section, one of which catches my eye because I recognize the setting of the video. It looks like the bathroom of my wife's childhood home. Let's call her M. And my jaw nearly dropped off my goddamn face when I saw what looked like my fucking high school sweetheart girlfriend stepping out of the shower, not knowing she's being...
Once again, guys, I'm not laughing at this person. I literally had it in my head, like those scenarios that be in Pornhub when they be pretending like they don't know what's going on and they're just like, oh my God, I had no idea you were here type of thing, So I'm not laughing at her. Just, I thought that this was like one of those role play scenarios.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. High school sweetheart girlfriend stepping out of the shower, not knowing she's being fucking filmed. We've been together for nearly 13 years now, and this must have been a year before we met, where she would be 18 or 19. The video is grainy and old, and there is a shadow of a doubt that I'm just making this whole thing up and I've never met this person a day in my life. That's what you want to believe. That being said, I've been in denial about this being a real thing. So I went on Zillow and compared pictures of her old bathroom, and I'm like 99% sure that this is her and her old bathroom. Oh my God. Who the fuck could have possibly done it? She had a dad and a brother, but there's no fucking way that they did that, right? Oh, so wait. So she doesn't know. Okay, y'all. I thought, what the okay. This whole time I'm thinking, don't ask me how I know this. I just this whole time I'm thinking, like, oh, she's walking out the shower, pretending like she has no idea what's going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? The role play stuff that they be trying to do. Bro, you trying to tell me that she doesn't? Okay, so not knowing she's being filmed, he just worded this a little, yeah. Okay. So she doesn't know. It's just it's like a perv video in a way. It's like a peep in time, if you will. Okay, we got caught up. I'm just slow, y'all. My bad. Continuing. I know her brother or her dad couldn't have done it. There's no history or any sort of crazy abuse or anything like that. I spent a lot of time trying to reverse image, search for the video and find out where it originated, hoping that at the very least, we find out where it was originally posted. So maybe we can kind of get a hint of who it was. So this is crazy. Who the hell was your brother or dad having in your house? Continuing, but I haven't told M yet. I found no evidence that there's more of her out there, but it still leaves us with the fact that somebody probably fucking took a video of her in the shower. And it had to be someone that she trusts, obviously. Right, because how did they get in there? Unless it was like a stage camera. Like, is it moving? Is it like through a gap of a door? Is it like planted on a wall? Like, was it, we need to know, like, was it like handheld? Or did somebody just place a camera? Continuing. I don't know if I should tell her because on one hand, somebody very close to her has fully betrayed her. But on the other, I could just let her enjoy the bliss of ignorance for the rest of her life. Well, we are adults now and live in the States away from everybody. Her dad passed away a couple of years ago. So if we found out that it was him, there's no way for any closure at the end. What do I do? Should I tell her? Or should I bury this deep within my vault so it's never thought about again? Would you want to be told? There is a small edit where he basically just says that she's a really high anxiety person and that anytime he's told her like crazy things in the past, she's always been like, why would you tell me that? Now she's super anxious and stuff. So that's another reason why he doesn't think he should tell her. Oh, y'all, this is hard. I don't know. What I want to know. I mean, I wonder what website it's on. If it's on the hub, I mean, isn't there like a customer service rep that you could talk to or something like that about removing videos and stuff? Like, something like that. I don't know. Would I want to be told? Would y'all want to be told? I don't know. I'm really sitting with this one. Like, would I want to know? Yes, I would want to know. I had to think about it for a second. I would want to know if my video of my body was just out in the world for people to see. Absolutely, I would want to know that. Just so I could take matters into my own hands, contact the customer service people. Because even though it's corn, still, these people still have customer service reps. They still have like people that you could talk to, a corporate office and things like that, right? Even though it's spicy content, So it's like, I think that I want to take matters into my own hands and get the video taken down. Or OP, if you don't want to tell her because she has really bad anxiety, I would just try to figure out a way to get it taken down and see what they say and then go from there. But kind of just like weigh your pros and cons here. Like, I don't really want to speak on her behalf. That's the thing. I don't want to speak on her behalf. I would want to know because I really handle pressure very well. So I would want to know so I can figure out a solution. But if you know that she just already has a hard time hearing like crazy or bad news, I would try to figure out a solution without letting her know, probably. So you could probably just tell the customer service rep people that I was 17 when that video was filmed, and they'll be like, oh, okay, and they're going to take it down. So I would try to figure out the solution myself. I would try to solve it and not tell them. If it gets taken down, then great. She never had to know about it. She never got to worry about it. She don't got to worry about if there's more of it out there. She ain't got to think back about who was in her house or anything like that. But at the same time, when you think about it, somebody had to film her. And somebody had to be close enough to her to get that footage. So it's like, now you have to beg the question of, do we look into her life to see who she's still hanging around? Oh, I don't know. Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know down below. I'm really stumped on this one. This one's a tough one for me. I don't know. I think I would just try to figure out the solution on my own. But y'all drop your opinions down below and let me know what y'all would do. Moving on. That one wasn't as spicy as I was expecting. I was thinking like, oh, he done caught her on some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Now, this next title, y'all, I just had to read because it's crazy. I just want my boyfriend to do me. Girl, why he not doing what needs to be done? Get it done. Do it, baby. Do it. I'm sorry. Continue. My 22 female boyfriend, 25 male, won't have sex with me a lot. It's making me feel like a nympho and a whore. Ooh. But I just love having sex with him, and I want him to feel the same way. Girl, you need to go ahead and get you a little freak. You know what I'm saying? You need to get you, a male whop. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Continue. Get you a whopper. Continuing. I'm a very much physical attraction type of girl, and I thought that he was the same way. But the longer we've been together, it seems the less he wants to have sex with me. I just don't know if this is normal or not. I've had conversations with him about why he has such a lower sex drive than me. He claims that he does have a high sex drive. He just doesn't want to be intimate because he has trauma from his previous exes. Okay, then why are you in a relationship with me? Why are you in a relationship with anybody? I need context. I need to know how often you trying to do it, girl. Like, how you trying to get it done? Like, is you trying to do it 3 times a day? 3, 4, 5, 6 times a day? Like, maybe, I'm saying like maybe up to 8 times a week. So like twice a day. Maybe 4 times a day, four times out the week or something like that. Is you trying to do it like that? Like, what is the amount that you're trying to do? You know what I'm saying? And then, sir, if you got trauma from previous relationships that you can't be intimate, then baby, don't be dating. What you doing? Don't be making my girl drag through that suffering with you, girl. Continuing. They would apparently withhold sex from him for months at a time, so he just stopped initiating, which is fair and makes sense. No, it don't. You ain't them, Bookie. You trying to get it done every single day. What you talking about? Continuing, which makes sense. So I would try initiating more, but every time I do initiate, I've been either rejected or he's just not into it. So girl, no, it's not. Excuses, okay? Excuses. Continuing. He also always seems to want to plan when we have sex, and it just takes it away from me. Yeah, you take it away from the excitement. You know what I'm saying? What is this? This ain't no doctor's appointment. I ain't booking no appointment. What the hell? Drop them draws. Hold on. For example, he seems to always plan when we're going to have sex when he's planning to take a shower, so he could take one right after. Which it makes sense, I get it, but then he'll refuse to have sex with me if he took a shower earlier in the day for cleanliness. Baby, ain't nothing get clean about this. We're trying to get dirty. We're trying to get nasty. What you talking about? Girl, go ahead and drop him off. Go ahead and drop him off at the nearest hospital, at the nearest church, and put on their unwanted boyfriend. Continuing. I mean, I get it. I understand sex can be messy business, but it just takes away the passion for me. Sex is a huge part of a relationship for me, and I would like to have it every day, but he says that twice a week is what's best for him. Now listen, I'm not an everyday type of girly, and twice a week is not that bad. It's not that bad. I'm not saying that, y'all don't eat me up in the comments. I'm not saying that it's that bad. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, people got jobs. Sometimes if you a doctor and a lawyer or something like that, you ain't got time to be busting them out. You know what I'm saying? But so, you know, that's a healthy amount. That's a healthy amount. It's not that bad. Every day, I couldn't do all that. Like he said, that's messy work. Especially if y'all doing it for a long time and he getting you to your point, messy work. Lots of stuff going on, okay? But, if you try to do it every day, he only try to do it twice a week, there needs to be a middleman here. 7 days out the week, 4 times. I feel like y'all can make it work. I feel like y'all can make 4 times work. You know, giving you a little bit less than what you want, but giving him a little bit more than he wants. But that's a good little middleman. 4 times out the week. Okay, what is that? Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. Done. So it's like, okay, let's continue. I don't know if I'm crazy or what, but I just want him to desire me as much as I desire him. I definitely feel like my self-esteem really relies on how often he has sex with me, and it has been plummeting. Girl, why are you measuring your self-esteem by how intimate this man is with you? And I'm not saying that, you know, it can't make you feel insecure because he doesn't want to have sex with you, but you're saying that you said that it really relies on how often he has sex with you. Girl, you need to get that confidence up. Continuing. I've tried seducing him by just wearing underwear around the house or just straight up walking around naked. But he just seems not to give a shit. And he won't try anything unless I straight up tell him that I want him to have sex with me. Only then will he act like he desires me. There's only been a few times that he's initiated before. And it would literally just be him coming up to me randomly and saying, "Would you like to have sex?" Where's the intimacy? Baby, grab my motherfucking throat and says, you know, grab my hair, you know, grab my waist, flip me over, put me on the counter. What are you talking about? Man, do I need to put out a book or something? Don't be looking into my life and get out my business. Okay, continuing. I know that's kind of good, but I just want him to see me as irresistible sometimes, you know? Yes, girl, you know, make me feel good, make me feel sexy, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to feel like Cody Bailey. Continuing. I want him to grab me and be all over me like I am with him when I initiate. And he's never done that once. Baby, okay, girl, man, slap my girl out. What are you doing? You slacking and dacking. You need to get it up. You need to start stacking. Continuing. And yes, he does make me feel pretty. Girl, we don't want to feel pretty. We're not trying to feel pretty. Okay? I want to be nasty. Get out of my business. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Do my girl right. Continuing. He always tells me that I'm beautiful and hot and whatever, but never shows me this in actions. I've tried having this conversation with him before about how I want him to have sex more and for him to initiate more. He always says that he'll work on it, but never does. It's gotten to the point that I've given up. Okay, give up on a relationship too, Bookie. Go ahead, pack him up, ship him away. Bye. I don't really enjoy having sex with him or initiating anymore because it just feels like in the back of my mind that it's a chore for him. I just don't know what to do anymore. I just want this man to tear my clothes off sometimes. Is that too much to ask? Girl, no! No! Okay? You know what I'm saying? Sir, let me give you some tips. My girl wants to be slutted out, okay? Watch 365, 50 Shades of Grey. My girl is trying to get her hair braided, twisted around, okay? Go ahead, put her up on that counter. Get out of my business. But you know what I'm saying? Daddy little girl. Girl, the baby girls, the mamas. My girl is trying to get in her zone. You know what I'm saying? My girl's trying to get in her zone. And girl, you need to go ahead and drop him to the side. You're gonna need to go ahead and drop him to the side, okay? Boring. You trying to get up there, you trying to have you a good little time, trying to get you a little frivolous, little good, you know what I'm saying, a little scrimmage. You trying to do good for yourself, okay? He not there. So he needs to go ahead with his trauma and his exes and go ahead on. You need to break up with him. Okay? You need to break up with him because you're going to be miserable. And I understand that, you know, people say that there's more to a relationship than sex, but no, sex is a very huge part of a relationship. Okay, and that's a non-negotiable for a lot of people. And this is your non-negotiable. You need to go ahead and dump him because he can't give you what you need. It doesn't matter how much you love him and everything like that. Sex shouldn't feel like a chore. Intimacy shouldn't feel like a chore. You should feel like you want to be attracted to me. That's me. Now y'all want to be able to walk past my motherfucking man and hello? Don't play games over here because okay. Get out of my business. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, girl, you deserve to be feeling good. You deserve to feel sexy. And I keep telling y'all, men are doers. They don't do a lot of this. Men are doers. He does not want to be intimate with you. It is what it is. He's not gonna be intimate with you. It is what it is. It shouldn't feel like a chore. And this relationship is giving boring. So you need to go ahead and drop him off at the nearest hospital. But yeah, y'all drop y'all pins out in the comments to stay on my business. Continuing. Am I the asshole for breaking up with my boyfriend because he constantly finishes inside me? Girl. Baby, no. Long story short, we started dating about 6 months ago, and I decided to go on birth control pills. After a few months, I started to notice I was gaining weight and my pH balance was extremely off. Yeah, I had to get off birth control pills. Like, I stopped taking birth control because it just did not do right for me. Like, I gained a lot of weight and I lost a lot of hair. So, for the girlies who can do birth control, kudos to you, but baby, no, not for me. I absolutely hated it, so I decided to get off of it. And I told my boyfriend about it and he agreed to pull out from now on. He should have been pulling out before. Even with you on birth control, you should, baby, that's when them little sperms can still slip through. Continuing. Anyways, we started having sex and he ends up finishing inside me. This seriously angered me because I hate taking Plan B. And after a while, it starts to get expensive. Yeah, isn't Plan B like freaking $30 or $60 or something like that? And girl, you set yourself up for failure when you let him do it the first time. Men don't want to give that up. It's easy. It's convenient. They don't want to give that up. You got to start off with that pull-out stuff. You got to start off with it. Get him into practice, okay? Train them. Continuing. He apologized to me and tells me that he'll get a Plan B in the morning and that he totally forgot to pull out because he's used to finishing inside me. So I decided to let it go and not start a fight. Then a week later, we got drunk and had sex and he finished inside me again. Then he tries to play it off like it wasn't a big deal, saying, "Oops, I forgot. I'll give you the money to get a Plan B in the morning." And honestly, it's just principles. And I feel disrespected because I specifically told him not to do something and he still did it. It was a hard decision, but I decided to end the relationship because I'm not interested in having kids at the moment. He keeps texting me, making me feel guilty, saying I never loved him and I used him. And I'm just breaking up with him for something that's not even that serious. So I decided to ask, am I the asshole for breaking up with him for over this? No, absolutely not. No, ma'am, no. Because you are the one who has to keep on altering your body. And that's, so weird. I always find it so irritating that women are the ones who have to keep on altering our bodies. We got to be the ones to get our tubes tied. We got to be the ones to get our on birth control pills or whatever. Get the shot, Depo, I think it's called, or the freaking, what's that thing called? Nepo, what is that thing called, y'all? When it goes in your arm, Nexplanon, I think, or something like that. We are always the ones having to mess with our hormones, mess with our bodies, get Plan Bs, all this fucking shit. When it would be so much motherfucking easier if men would be the ones to get on birth control. Because they're the ones. If you want to stop receiving mail, kill the mailman. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop giving out your address. If you want to stop seeing packages, you kill the deliverer. It's like, why is it that women are always the ones who have to keep on altering our bodies? And I'm not trying to go on a rant, but it's just like, why are we always the ones who have to do it? And then at the end of the day, we do all these hormonal changes, put our bodies at risk, and it still doesn't work all the time. When it would literally just be, if men were to do the ones to be on birth control, it would end so many pregnancies. OP, you are not the asshole for choosing you. He does not give a damn, because if you got pregnant, you'll be the one who's stuck with the decision of, do I become a mother or do I go through the hard decision of getting rid of this child? What the hell do I do? He doesn't have to deal with that. You do. And a man is not going to understand. They're never going to understand because they don't understand the body changes, the mental implications, the spiritual implications, everything that we have to go through as women because they want to have a fun little moment. No, he disrespected your boundary. This is a boundary. Okay, not a preference, a boundary. You told him, do not do this in me. And he still did it anyway. That is disrespecting you. He's not honoring what you said. He's not taking it seriously enough. And he even said that it's not that big of a deal. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Because Plan Bs don't work all the time. They don't. And if I end up pregnant, you're not the one who has to sit with that decision. I do. So no, OP, I'm proud of you. Good for you for getting rid of him because absolutely not. Let's do this, ladies. Choosing us first. You are not the asshole, OP. Okay? Moving on. My boss tried to sleep with my fiance. This is crazy. This was several years ago. So my boss, an extreme type A personality, I'll put it up here, found out that I was seeing a young lady at another one of our offices. It was a long distance relationship. He was the type of person that liked to control everything and mess with people for fun. He was also married to another employee, but he was very unfaithful. And he had a hobby, photography. He liked to take pictures of himself and his conquest in the act. Oh, why do you know this much about your boss? What's going on here? Then he would show his pics around the production floor and brag about it. Oh, that's why you know. This man over here show and tell. Well, on his next trip to the other office, he tried to get my girlfriend to sleep with him, but she spurned him. Oh, this is a new word, y'all. Spurned. I like her. Reject with disdain or contempt. Period. Come on, spurned. He made up some lies and got her fired. You dirty bitch. Continuing. It took a long time, but I was patient. I knew he kept the photos in his office. He could not risk keeping them at home where his wife might stumble upon them. One Saturday, I was working overtime, and the cleaning lady came through. They unlocked his office. I came in acting like I was taking dimensions of his drawings. The lady just asked me to close the door when I was finished. She left and went down towards accounting. That's when I went through his desk. Sure enough, in the back of one of his drawers, I found a stack of photos 4 inches tall. I took them all. Then I waited until he went on another trip. When he did, I went out for lunch. I had dozens of pics of him in the act with 4 different women, all showing his face. The woman had dark or red hair. His wife is a blonde. Ooh. I drove to the town he lived in, to the closest post office to his house, and mailed the pics to his wife with no return address. She divorced him, and her lawyer took him to the cleaners. Baby, wipe him out. My girlfriend is not my wife, and we aren't mad anymore. This is on the pro revenge one, y'all. I forgot to say that. This is on the pro revenge one. Damn. But you know, he was already being risky. He was already being risky because he was already being like, oh, here's the picture, showing it to everybody in the office and stuff like that. He a dirty bitch. You gonna literally go after this man's girlfriend, try to get her to sleep with you, and when she did it, you fired her? You got everything that you deserved. I'm glad that she wiped you clean, okay? Maybe she cleaned that soul too, because what is wrong with you? Like, oh, girl. Good for you, OP. Good for you. This is some good revenge. This is a good revenge. I mean, to me, yes, I would have sent it to the wife, but I also would have put them bitches up in the conference room. Next time he had a meeting. You know what I'm saying? Or put him up in his office. Next time he has a meeting. Okay, hit you where it hurts. Hit you where it hurts at home and hit you where it hurts here. Okay? No, ma'am. Damn. But yeah, Yeah, OP, I'm proud of you. Good for you to getting back on that. Hopefully your girlfriend is doing okay now. That's really disheartening that she had to lose her job over some creep. But yeah, you got your get back. Okay, y'all drop your opinions down below. This one, y'all, I'm still trying to top the one that got me about what was that one that really got me? Oh my God, I think it was the one with the brother who had hired this girl to show up at his wedding to pretend that his brother was cheating or something like that. Yeah, that one is still number one in my head for me for pro revenge. Like, I need something juicy. I need something crazy. I need something You know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all drop your opinions down below. Moving on. All right, society. That is it for this freaking video. Hope that you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and share. And if you're new, hi, please subscribe. Baby, you know that you like me. 2,000 y'all returning viewers. And I only have 1,500 subscribers. Something's not adding up. The math is not mathing. Hit that button because you know that you love it over here. Yeah. And for all my beautiful society members, make sure to hit that bell notification so you're notified every single time that I post. Love ya. Bye.